right, MP, you ready?
The love that you give me is minimal. The way that you treat me is pitiful. I heard misery loves company. Since I've been with you, I'm miserable. You made me feel like I'm invisible. You made me feel like I'm...
Hi, folks. Glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. We're excited to bring it to you. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Khalil Ware.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking them to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. Walker Kessler out there with Mobley. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Houston in at the 3 slot. And for the 76ers, they've got DeAndre Hunter. MP is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And one of these teams tonight will be moving on to the NBA Cup semifinals on the Eastern Conference side. The other will be out.
And we've been looking forward to this for a while. It's when we get to see how much fun this tournament is. It's do or die time, and there are no second chances in the NBA Cup.
Here's Fox. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Kessler passes to Mobley. Fox for 3. Drops in the 3.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Here's Wembanyama. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Fox. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Fox has got 5 points.
The sweet stroke of Fox. Lefties always make it look so good.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Back over to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Since entering the league, Doris, Evan Mobley has been a defensive stalwart.
B.A., Evan is the ultimate chess piece for a head coach. He's cross-positional, meaning he can basically guard 1 through 5. Elite at rim protection. If he gets cross-matched on a switch on the perimeter, he can get down in the stance and stay in front of a guard. What can't he do on the defensive end?
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Pass to Doncic. MP right side. Shot from the top of the key. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And he lobs it up. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
MP against Mobley. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Cavaliers, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they're in the #1 slot right now. Still half the season left, but there's nowhere else they'd rather be.
Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for the Sixers. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Johnson's checked in. Fox outside. Garland for three. Buries it from three. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Here's MP. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. MP's got 8 points.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Three-pointer, Fox. It's another three for Cleveland.
A versatile offensive weapon. Fox is good at sizing up defenses and taking what they give up.
MP high post. Mobley's on him. MP's shot is good.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments and some changes here for the 76ers. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Lets it go from deep. Halliburton, no good. Cavaliers trail by 7. On the court right now for Cleveland. We've got Jared Allen. Johnson is out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Paxson in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. Clock at 6. Over Edgecombe. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Miami got the job done. He picked up 54 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. What a game for him, and against their rivals no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And a miss there on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Got a hand on it. Outside Johnson. Paxson passes to Garland. Cleveland working the ball around now. Pass to Ware. And here's Allen. Now here's Johnson. From 10 feet away. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
It's stolen by Hunter. MP looking around. The slam by MP.
Guys, it is clear MP is feeling it, and the best way to keep that rolling is keep giving him the basketball.
A minute and a half left in the second. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Kessler, he's checked in for Allen. Mobley comes in for Ware. Houston, he's checked in for Johnson. And Fox is subbed in for Darius Garland. Pass to Fox. Here's Houston. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Oh, great knee that time from Doncic.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
From deep, MP. MP buries the triple.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Mobley outside. Pass to Fox. And a nice finish on the layup. Fox has got 10.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Here's Fox. Good D by Doncic.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Kessler, a screen on Doncic. Three-pointer, Fox. The shot no good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did? Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the 76ers.
The three ball is falling.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Luka Doncic. MP is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Edgecombe in at the two-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Mobley, plenty of space, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Mobley's gotten his second bucket on the night. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Cavaliers trail by 11. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thanks very much for the report. Wembanyama, screen on Mobley, and a foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Pass to Fox. Here's Houston, back to Fox. To the wing on the left. Outside Garland. Over Edgecombe. Garland, no good.
Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
Mobley passes to Garland. Over Edgecombe. Garland, no good.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Mobley against MP. And yep, it's good. MP's got 24.
Yeah, sticking it in the mid-range. When you give MP that shot, this guy loves it.
Fox with the ball. 10 points for him. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Clock at 4. Shot on the wing. Rebound by Philadelphia.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes. MP outside. And there's a 3-second violation. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at the 76ers, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And checking out the Cavaliers, behind 9.5 games.
Well, I think for Cleveland, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
Resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Doncic, a screen on Mobley. And here's another one for the Sixers.
That's just MP getting to his spot and cashing in.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Fox finds Mobley. Back to Fox. Outside Johnson. The three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change...
And he's been on...
floor. A fun player to watch.
And the 76ers with some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Edey. MP comes in for Williams. And Hunter's subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 29 points.
MP being involved from beyond the arc is trouble for the opposition.
So for Cleveland right now, we've got Mobley. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Houston in at the 3. Doncic passes to MP. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter games.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Stolen by Wembanyama. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. A nice shot by MP.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And it's Fox missing. Philadelphia with the ball. They're rolling here, 9 unanswered.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here's Garland over Edgecombe. Rebound by Philadelphia. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama, screen on Mobley. And the basket by MP.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Halliburton. MP outside. 4-3. He can't get that one to fall. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win, showing the...
It's warming up. Beautiful afternoon on the Strip. Nothing like Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi and good evening, everyone. We've got an NBA Cup semifinal for you tonight in the East. And a ton is on the line. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Got a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Dawson, Mitchell Robinson out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Finley. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. And for Philadelphia, MP out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Hunter. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. Well, we've made it through 2 rounds of the NBA Cup. And the stakes? The stakes just keep rising.
Kevin, once you get to single elimination, there's no room for error. You have 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights going at it. I think this game could come down to the wire.
Now, here's MP. From the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Hitting threes, so crucial. MP providing great spacing there.
Pass to Dawson. Now Finley. From the wing, shot clock at 5. The shot is good off the backboard.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's MP. The 19-footer is on the money. MP's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Finley. His last outing, he had 18 points. Good work there as it goes. Finley's got his second basket.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Hunter sets a screen for MP. Hands it from downtown.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Sensabaugh. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Woo. Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Williamson. And MP throws it down.
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Jared McCain's checked in for the 76ers. Luka Doncic comes in for Halliburton. The Celtics making a switch here. Celtics trail by 4. 1:53 left here in the first quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:50 left in the first quarter. There's a screen by Robinson. Simpson. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 4 to shoot. Bolden can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 4. Tries the hook. Wembanyama. Wembanyama on the follow.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
1:25 left in the first. Simpson, the pass to Robinson. Here's Finley. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And the rejection by Wembanyama. That one drops for him.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Finley. Williamson outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so, MV will bring it up for Philadelphia. And the win streak they're on right now, tying the Warriors' record of 24 wins back in 2016. This group is really clicking.
The team is playing what I'd call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose one of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the dunk by MP.
This has been a special performance by MP, and he doesn't look like he's anywhere close to being done.
20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Finley. From outside the arc. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. 7. Field will go for a different look here. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Zach Edey. MP comes in for Patrick Williams. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Jared McCain. And it's Edgecombe in for Luka Doncic. Victor Wembanyama is out there with MP. Then there's Edgecombe. Then there's Hunter. And it's Halliburton in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. A three from MP. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got 20.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Pass to Finley. Here's Dawson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Cleveland played phenomenally. He ended up with 41 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's MP, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And the rejection by MP. To the middle. Here's the teardrop. And the layup good by Hunter. Hunter's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Williamson outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Finley beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game. Right through contact, MP.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Dawson. To the paint. Here's Finley. And no good that time. Excellent defense there from Halliburton.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
MP, again, Philadelphia.
A guy committed to finding buckets. MP is always looking to score.
Here's Dawson. Pass to Finley. And the rejection by MP. And so it's MP making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Howdy, folks.
You know, for Philadelphia, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Celtics.
Let me start off.
That is more than enough of us.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Williamson. Finley out there with Dawson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. Well, Richard, it's definitely become a shooter's league. The ability to knock down threes now becoming pivotal.
Oh, I think it's fascinating to see the skills evolving. The game change. Even if, as someone who was a shooter later in his career, I feel a little bit left out.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now Williamson. Here's Dawson. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here's MP for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. MP's got 31 points. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Finley. Over Halliburton. And Finley gets it to go. Finley's got 11.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Ooh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Finley. Pocket 6. Over Halliburton. Finley can't get it to go.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
MP's shot is good.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Dawson. Pass to Sensabaugh. That one is stuffed right through.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Hunter sets a screen for MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now Finley. He's got 11. Robinson a screen on Halliburton. Finley can't get it to go.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
And the dunk by MP.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Well, the Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Guys, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And the basket is good. Halliburton's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
With the floater, here's Dawson. Busted. No good that time either.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Sensabaugh. Covered by Hunter. Pass to Finley. To halt the run. Drops in the tray. Finley's got 14.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hunter sets a screen for MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 45 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Here's Finley. Yep, that one goes.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let it roll.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Leading by a full 31 points. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that
is... And the 76ers making a change here. MP's checked in. Robinson's checked in for the Celtics. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Robinson a screen on Doncic. MP against Williamson. Doncic with the steal. We've got Edey. Williams is out there with MP. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. A nice shot by MP. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle scouts for Philadelphia.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Fourth team foul. Boston substitution. Boston.
Williamson looking it over. Over to the wing. From past the arc. Sinks the triple. Finley's got 10 points here in the second half.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Edey with a screen on Williamson. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Dawson. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. MP against Williamson. MP, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Sensabaugh. A three-pointer, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
and there is no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Finley can't get it to go. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Doncic. A three from MP. Good! Another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Al Finley. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They've moved their way through the east side of the bracket and are headed for the final game of the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just one game. Winner pick.
A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. This is a big night in the NBA season.
And guys, it really is. These teams have worked so hard to get here, and they're both looking to get their hands on the trophy. I don't think they'll hold anything back. This is going to be a good one.
Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And you can just feel the excitement in the air, can't you, Greg? What an event this is.
And Kevin, this has the feel of a massive playoff game. And to get that this early in the NBA calendar, I think it's awesome. It's why we love the NBA Cup tournament.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Malawaj out there with Brown. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's James in at the point. And it's Sexton penetrating. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by the 76ers. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win. He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Pass to James. No good, unable to end this run.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfless at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself.
James dishes to Sexton. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The shot by Sexton, no good. The 76ers leading by 9. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He had 63 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Rodgers with a screen on Brown. No one covered. MP's got 11 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
James outside, trying to end the drought, and the Warriors miss again. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against Boston. Back to MP. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Jared McCain's checked in for Edgecombe. Then for the Warriors, Tamani Kamara. He's checked in for McDaniel. And it's Marshall in for Sexton. And James gets it to go.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
And he comes up with the deuce. 13 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Marshall passes to James. Golden State moving the ball around. Marshall gets the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
McCain a screen on Brown. And that one drops. MP's got 15 points.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Here's Marshall. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Out to the wing. Brown outside. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. 76ers ahead. They're up by 10. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, they're
Field will go for a different look here. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Edey. MP comes in for Patrick Williams. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Jared McCain. And Halliburton subbed in for Luka Doncic. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. James against Halliburton. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
The 76ers leading by 12 from 12 feet out. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to McDaniels. For three. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Here's MP. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What strength from MP, shrugging off the physical defense like it was nothing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Doncic is checked in for Edgecombe. Malwatch is checked in for the Warriors. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Inside. And he dunks it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. Now, I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Pass to James. Launches it. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 5 rebounds tonight. And MP throws it down.
Look, when a guy heats up like MP has here, you got to keep feeding the fire, man.
Sexton kicks to James. Brown sets a screen for James. Brown outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McDaniels. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Hunter, the pass to MP. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Howdy, folks. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here, and let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Philadelphia 76ers. And that is a wrap.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
They've got Victor Wembanyama. Hunter is out there with MP. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Edgecombe in the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Remember, tonight does not count towards the regular season standings. Greg, do you expect the coaches to empty their benches?
Yeah, this one is out of hand, so you probably start the fourth with your best 5. If they can't cut the lead down, probably rest your starters and start focusing on the regular season.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, it's nice to see young guys like McDaniels come onto the floor and make the right play.
MP looking around. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Brown outside. Back to James. McDaniels kicks to James. Outside, Sexton. And another 3 for Golden State.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
MP passes to Wembanyama.
Big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Here's James. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Brown outside. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Count that one.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. MP passes to Wembanyama. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside, Sexton. Halliburton against James. Pass to McDaniels. There's the screen. Sinks the 3-pointer. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Philadelphia making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Marshall, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Rings are the thing. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said, in modern sports fandom, the tone that everybody wants to set is win the championship or nothing else matters. You don't win a championship, you're a failure. But it's really not true. It's not real life. This is not a zero-sum game. Back to you guys.
Every win counts for something. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
Outside, Sexton. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. It's gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
The open look here for Sexton. Sexton can't get that one to drop.
not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Doncic with a screen for MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
You can just tell that MP was in the zone on that three-point attempt.
Marshall up top. He's covered by Halliburton. To stop the run. Marshall passes to Sexton. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Philadelphia, having no problems at all. Up. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Quick shot, it's a good shot if you're hot, but we got to execute against these guys because a quick shot or a turnover turns in.
LGA is something you hear coaches talk about often, wanting his guys to take high percentage shots.
A smart perspective. It's important that teams concentrate on taking the...
Substitution on the court.
And here's MP for three. And the three ball is good. MP's got 14 points now in the second half.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
To the inside, Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Golden State. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Here's Sabonis. It's sent back by Edey. MP outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
It's good. There's 1:59 left to play in the final quarter. MP outside. Williams, a screen on Brown. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And here is James. And Marshall kicks to James. Sabonis sets the pick for James. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Kamara. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Edey with a screen on James. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Edey.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Marshall passes to Sabonis. Back to Marshall. Bangs home the trifecta.
How can we forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. And there's the bucket from MP.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Dort, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And then for Golden State. Alwatch is checked in for Sabonis. McDaniels comes in for Tamani Kamara. And it's Colin Sexton in for Marshall.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Pass to Malawach. Brown against MP. Knocks it loose. One-on-one here. Here's Doncic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
And that about wraps it up. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.
Most people trying to make a top 10 list, but we're right up there, and I'm just being honest, living my passion till the day I die, and it's never easy, but the strength comes from deep inside. I started off as an average kid, nobody wanted to listen, but now we run this biz. I never quit, if I'm beaten, I won't fall, and you know I got my click through it all.
What's up, MP?
Later in the week is dicey for me. I could maybe do next Thursday.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Portland, fourth in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3.
And for the Trailblazers, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Henderson and Sharp are the guards. Pierce is out there with Avdia. And for the 76ers, Hunter is out there with MP. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Edgecombe in at the 2. Fans have been waiting for this one, Tim. Always fun to see the marquee names go head-to-head.
Well, it's exciting to see these guys out here for sure. You want to test yourself against the very best that this league has to offer. That's what we're going to get. It's time to see how they stack up.
You always want to measure yourself, don't you? Where you are individually and as a team, am I correct?
No question about it.
Here's Henderson after Luka Doncic's bucket. Sharp, the pass to Avdia. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Doncic against Henderson. Unable to get that one.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Sharp on the wing. Last time out he had 13 points. That's tipped. 5 on the clock. Henderson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that he didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
On the top of the key, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. MP's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Well, the best scoring opportunities offered are in transition. MP making sure to capitalize.
Henderson attacking. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He dropped 56 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc. As usual, he just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Jared McCain's checked in for Hunter, and Halliburton subbed in for Edgecombe. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Stolen by Avdia. In the corner, Henderson with it. Three-pointers off the mark. The 76ers leading by 4. Tim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win. Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Thurman passes to Avdia. Tries it from 19. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
MP looking around. And again, it's Philadelphia.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Thurman. Here's Pierce. Henderson outside. And a miss there on the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
Well, this winning streak is absolutely incredible, and it's been interesting to see the number of different ways they can beat you. They go on big scoring runs, they've got great ball pressure and rim protection, or some nights they just shoot you out of the building with their three-point shooting. What a team to watch.
Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 16 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And so changes here for the 76ers. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Zach Edey. MP comes in for Patrick Williams. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jared McCain. On the floor for Portland, Henderson and Sharp are the guards. And it's Pierce, and it's Thurman in at the small forward. Here's MP, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
It was such a difficult little in-between shot that MP had no problem with.
Here's Henderson. 11-point game his last outing. Outside Pierce. Pass to Sharp. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. Sharp's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Bring it up for MP, a 3.
And just like that, MP with a 3 of his own. So much of today's game is going to be decided at the three-point line.
A shot by Sharp, nobody around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Here's Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's MP. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Jared McCain's checked in for Philadelphia. And a switch here also for Portland. Gibson's checked in. Henderson finds Gibson. Back to Henderson. Shoots the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
To the left side wing. Portland moving the ball around. Here's against Wembanyama. Portland no good that time either. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's MP, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
Henderson outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Pessoa. He gets it up, and so it's the Philadelphia 76ers taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss it? And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Philadelphia 76ers. And that is it for halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Let's go courtside with some news on DeAndre Hunter. Allie?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with Philadelphia's head athletic trainer. He relayed to me that there is a break in one of his fingers, not what any player wants to hear. They've made the call that they feel it's okay for him to play. And even though there's a moderate recovery time, he's also confident at the moment to be back on the floor.
And Allie, we thank you for the report. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Well, it's the reality of our game. Let's hope he's back on the court soon. That is a tough loss.
Luka Doncic's out there with Edgecombe. Then it's MP. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. 5 to shoot. Sharp, the pass to Henderson.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, Sharp. He has 7. Portland, no good that time either.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Wembanyama, a screen on Avdia. And there's the bucket from MP.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Hey fans, take your attention at center court for your Sixers ENT. Make some noise, everyone.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Portland. They're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
And right now for the 76ers, they're really hitting their stride. 4 wins in a row. Every time they take the floor, they're expecting to come out on top. It's been fun to watch.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now, here's Sharp. He's covered closely. Here's Henderson. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
MP, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Sharp. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Here's MP. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. MP's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Pessoa. Portland again missing. And the 76ers with possession. They've got a 13-2 run goal. MP outside. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Halliburton's checked in for Hunter. Trailblazers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Pass to Thurman. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thurman's got 5 now.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP. Again, Philadelphia.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Get there.
Sharp with it. He's got 9. Lets it go with the 3. And that one is off. MP getting it done for the 76ers. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his 3-point total stands at 6. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Sixers making a change here. MP's checked in. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Henderson and Sharp are the guards. Avdia is out there with Pierce. Basket good.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Back to Avdia. Puts it up from 12. He doesn't hit that one. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Avdia against MP. Pass to Halliburton. Edey with a screen on Avdia. Halliburton for 3. Back to MP. And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense. And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Pass to Sharp. Good on the triple.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
On the wing, MP. Pierce pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Jim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. And he knocks down the first one. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of a screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so all the hard work here tonight converting into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Now the 76ers with it. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Edey with a screen for MP. Down low. Looking for Edey. He gets it there. The 3 from MP. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 54 points. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Hey, what you working on?
Hey, man. Saying we got another hour till takeoff, at least.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, man, they calling it a once-in-a-lifetime storm.
You ever notice how they use that more than they used to?
Yeah. Hey, listen, I heard we're not going to get in until 4 a.m. That's if we're lucky. I don't see how y'all play games after stuff like this.
It ain't easy.
That's it. No inspirational message, nothing about mind over matter, no pain, no gain.
We're human. We're gonna be tired after sitting on this plane all night. No sleep. Being in this business means taking that tired and pushing through it. Turning that weakness into a strength.
Okay, but how?
Depends. Sometimes it slows you down, yeah, sure. But it can get you back in more of a half-court fundamentals mindset. That can get you back on track till you're ready to go full speed again.
How do you think the guys who hate flying handle this?
I mean, look at them. This is way worse for them. I mean, they just want to get it over with. Now they're sitting around thinking about it all night. Ugh.
What do you do when there's a big delay like this?
Oh, me? I sleep. You got any more questions, bro?
Nah, I'll let you go ahead and get your beauty rest.
Bet.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports, along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
And a few games ago, we talked about MP's desire to be seen as a highly competitive team on the road this season. This is MP's mantra right now.
Judging off of the last few contests, it's mission accomplished so far in terms of MP executing his goal for his group on the road. The travel doesn't seem to be affecting them at all. His team has looked refreshed and committed every time they step onto an enemy court. Now, he just has to see if they can keep it up as the season goes on. This is looking like one fearsome squad right now.
Now we'll look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Wembanyama out there with MP. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's McCaw in at the 3, the small forward. Three-pointer Yakatonis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
MP, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Miami's head coach. The first thing coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. PA?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Six to shoot. Puts it up from 17. He got it again! Sensational!
And now that he's passed Steph Curry in career points, You have to wonder how many other all-time greats he'll pass.
Well, no matter how many more it is, passing a legendary scoring threat like Curry is a moment he'll always remember. Wiggins on the attack. Good D by Wembanyama.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
From deep, MP. They get it back. Wembanyama's shot is good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Heat trail by 6. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Jonas. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The first one falls. McCain's checked in for the Sixers. Luka Doncic comes in for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
McCain, a screen on Adebayo. Releases. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. MP's got 9.
Nice job measuring the defense in the pick and roll. MP just taking what they give him.
Pass to Smith. Here's Jonas. From 11 feet away, Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. The Sixers lead by 6. MP shot is off.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Jonas, guarded by Doncic. Here's Jonas. The kick out to Wiggins. Over McCain. Wiggins, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
MP scanning the floor. From the elbow. Not enough on that one as it misses. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
The 3, Smith knocks it down from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. These guys are unreal. 27 straight victories, which ties the win total of that star-studded Miami Heat team back in 2013.
Look, you're talking about some of the all-time great teams in the history of the NBA to have a win streak of this magnitude. Gonna be fun to see if they can add one more here tonight.
Pass to Wiggins from the arc. Can't hit that one. And so it's MP making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back after this. Getting ready for the Sixers. Heat trail by 4. And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick stand. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. They've got MP. Halliburton is out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's McCaw in at the 3 spot. From deep, MP. Oh, from the rafters, MP.
And this game has MP's fingerprints all over it. He is really cooking.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He picked up 54 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
That's good stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's MP. Again, the Sixers score.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Simmons, the pass to Adebayo. Miami moving it around. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
Lets it fly. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. MP's got 7 points here in the quarter. Heat trail by 7. Now Smith. 7 points in the game. It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to Smith. Pass to Adebayo. The kick out to Simmons. Adebayo, a screen on Halliburton. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Philadelphia ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Doncic with 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so we wrap up the first half. Philadelphia on top, up by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court.
Hello, folks. The first half.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out.
And moving on, let's take a peek at. Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
At the forward slots, it's Wiggins and Bear. Smith out there with Yakichonis. And it's Reynolds in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I faced because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
Pass to Adebayo. Over MP. Adebayo, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP outside. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. MP's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Free throw's good, Adebayo.
Yeah, you look at the different ways Bam Adebayo can impact the game. He's a player everyone wants on their team.
The Sixers lead by 12. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you, B.A.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Yakichonis, defended by Halliburton. The kick out to Adebayo. Here's Yakichonis. He's got 10. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Pass to Edgecombe. Launches a 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his third assist of the night.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Here's Reynolds. Goes up. Miami, no good that time either. Wembanyama, pass to MP. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Smith, left side. Pass to Yakichonis. That one's off. Still out of sync. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
1:25 left in the third. And Miami decides to take their first time out here. MP really making a difference here.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Philadelphia. Pass to Alexander Walker. Simmons with it. He's averaging about 6 points per game. From deep. On target from range. Alexander Walker's got 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Now here's Simmons. Outside, Alexander Walker. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Alexander Walker's got 6 points in the quarter. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Pass to MP. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3. MP's got 35 in the game.
Well, look, MP is such a competitor. Immediately getting those 3 points back.
Back to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Alexander Walker. And again, Miami with a triple.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that. And 1 quarter to go. Both teams making some changes here. The Sixers lead by 22. Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Edgecombe. Victor Wembanyama is out there with MP. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McCaw in at small forward.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Pass to Reynolds. It's stolen away. Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. To the right side, here's Yakichonis. And again, no good by Miami.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Wembanyama, screen on Adebayo. Drills it from deep. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Can they get it? And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Another three for Philadelphia.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Yakatonis. 6 on the shot clock. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
From deep, MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Smith no good. MP outside. Screen by Edey. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Adebayo sets a screen. Pulls it. And again, it's Miami converting.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
MP against Adebayo. Pass to Edey. Doncic up top. Philadelphia moving it around. And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout.
MP, we've all seen the video. You were stuck on the runway for hours last night, only getting into town in the early morning. But you came away with the win. Talk about it.
Nothing you can do about the weather, right? Yeah, we knew we had to dig a little deeper tonight, and we were able to work together and find another gear when we needed it. Just hope the people in the communities hit by the storm are coming out on the other side, okay?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, MP.
Thank you.
Ryan, back to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Good game, MP.
At the power forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, 00, and
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at the true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Morant is out there with Thomas. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's McNeely. And for the 76ers, Wembanyama is out there with MP. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's McCall in at the 3 spot. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? 2 teams that really like to shoot the 3.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
6 to shoot. From deep, Thomas. It's hauled in by MP. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves. He's so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Morant finds Thomas. Over Edgecombe. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
MP, that's for 2. And again, it's Philadelphia.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
The Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
They set the pick. Morant with a wide-open look. Off target with his 3.
Boy, that's brutal. 1 for 5 to start. You have got to find your footing offensively.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Thomas kicks to Zubac. Morant outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Back to MP. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Morant passes to Zubac. It's stolen. Now the 76ers on the break. MP outside. To the wing right side. Six on the shot clock. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Outside Thomas. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. To the paint. Pass to McNeely. The 3 from Morant. His fourth shot, his fourth miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. To the middle. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Thomas. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
Cam Thomas is not one to be afraid to take heavily contested shots, and he's had the ability to make them.
MP outside. No good on the triple. MP getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. Going on an absolute run. The 76ers will go for a different look here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Edey. MP comes in for Patrick Williams. McCaw, he's checked in for Jared McCain. And Doncic is subbed in for Halliburton. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Christie. He's out there with Morant. McNeely out there with Ivica Zubac.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat had a huge game. He scored 53 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Clippers. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Heat in Miami. And he makes that one. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
No wasted motion from MP. Gets the space he needs and drains it.
Clippers trail by 20. Pass to Christie. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. It's hauled in by MP.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Oh, that's a big-time finish by MP. This is why guys encourage him to be aggressive.
LA's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. While three-pointer is right on target.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey, it's one-sided on the scoreboard. Also in the rebounding column. They're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
Yep, secure those boards, good things happen. Shekin typically proven.
And now and up. Thanks for joining us. Now
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got MP. Luka Doncic out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's McCaw in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
The 3 from MP. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Well, for Cam Thomas, obviously, the whole conversation about why he's in the league is his scoring ability. And I think the next step for him, he's got to start to be able to play make for his teammates.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Thanks. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you guys.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And it's Morant missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
You know, Doris, whenever Cam Thomas gets the ball, you expect him to shoot it.
You do, Kevin. There's certain guys in the league that always have the green light, and Cam Thomas, one of those guys. This guy legitimately, on a nightly basis, can put up huge scoring numbers.
The 76ers leading by 23. MP outside. Drills it from outside. MP's got 41.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Doncic against Morant. Tries the spin move. Outside for Thomas. Edgecombe with the steal. Floats it up for MP. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Showing off some athleticism there. This is why MP's teammates are always looking for the lob.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Broadway's 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
MP outside. Fires the 3. The 76ers another 3.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Morant kicks to Zubats. Clippers moving the ball around.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Doncic passes to MP. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 49 points in the game.
You can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Zubats trying to break loose. And it's Morant missing.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
A three from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Dunleavy's check in for Morant. Now Zubac. Nothing on the board. Here's McNeely. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
A nice shot by MP.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. 4 seconds left. Misses at the rim. MP has been leading the charge for the 76ers. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers like never seen before. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup?
He's checked in for Williams. And the Clippers making a switch here. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Offensive rebound for the three. Here's Heaney, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls. But overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
MP outside. To the inside. Stolen by Zubac. Dunleavy dishes to Thomas. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And here's MP for three. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got 58.
And how about MP responding in kind to that triple?
Pass to Thomas. TB1 complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
And here's MP for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Let's go to the sideline for a report on John Morant. Hey, Allie, what did it tell him?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Clippers. He said it's a sprained wrist. Doesn't look like any torn ligaments, but considerable pain and swelling. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
In real time, very hard to know how bad these injuries really are. Glad to know this guy's going to be back at it pretty soon.
Thomas down low. McKean defending.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total.